Hello, class. Today is a good day to learn more about economics. Did you do your research homework?
Of course, Mr. Adams. You can ask any questions about it. I know everything.
Well, why don't you explain the effects of subsidy on a company? But to answer that, you need to know about subsidy.
I would have explained it, Mr. Adams, but I lost my homework and I don't have it with me. Maybe someone else can explain it.
We all know that you don't take care of your homework properly, Max. Besides, if you did your homework, I am sure that you would realize anything about it.
I remember what does it means. Subsidy is the amount of money put on the selling price of a product by the government. Is it true, isn't it?
No, you are not right. What you told me is the definition of tax. Subsidy is the amount of money given by the government to the firms to maintain the supply of goods and take part in overseas trade. It either shifts the demand curve up or supply curve down, resulting in a new equilibrium in a supply and demand curve graph. It can be said that subsidy is negative tax. Subsidy lowers the production cost of the firms and decreases the price of their products. This way, more people benefit from the product for less price.
Now I get it. Subsidy is a positive thing while tax is not. Then why don't government apply subsidies all the time?
As you know, money is not unlimited and government also have things to develop, like the healthcare of that country. There is an opportunity cost, which means the government will use its money to subsidize the most important and necessary area first.
What kind of firms government usually gives subsidies when it is necessary, Mr. Adams?
The firms which receive this subsidy usually produce merit goods, or the goods that are necessary and healthy for the people. Agriculture companies are a good example for that. But usually cigarette companies don't receive a subsidy because cigarettes are addictive and bad for the health of people.
What do firms do with the money they got from government?
They mostly use it to pay for production costs. In this way, firms can supply more for the consumers and sustain the demand of the product. If they get enough subsidy and produce more than they can sell, firms can export these goods.
You told me that subsidy is between government and firms, but what about consumers? What is the benefit of subsidy for consumers?
As government gives subsidies to a firm, the firm uses that money to pay for production costs, as I told you. After that, the price of the product falls down because now the firm can produce it cheaper. This means that more people can buy the product for less money. The product becomes more available for consumers. The demand will increase for it if the price falls down. For example, in United States, the government gives subsidy to farms and other agricultural companies. They constantly give $20 billion of subsidy each year only for agriculture. With this, they guarantee the supply of basic goods like wheat and cotton and make them available for everybody. Here, the money is given to farms to increase production. This results in a lower price for consumers because the company no longer needs to spend more money on production and to raise the price.
So that everybody can buy them and the production is guaranteed. But what about subsidies that increase the demand of the product?
This type of subsidy is mostly for consumers of a product. For example, if government provides refunds for consumers of a car company, the demand for this company's products will increase, as well as the price. To sum up our question and all those information I talked about, can you explain the effects of subsidy on companies?
Of course, Mr. Adams. As you said before, subsidy given to a firm lowers the production cost of the company, so they produce more for less money and the price eventually decreases. This means more people benefit from it for less price. Government can also give subsidy by providing refunds for companies' customers. This way, the demand for the product will increase because people will be able to be sure that they can get a refund for this product, and this makes people trust to this company. The price automatically increases because the product's value increases.
You are completely right, Max. Well done.
I finally get it, Mr. Adams. I finally know everything about subsidy and its effects on companies. Thank you.
Well, then you are ready to start your project which covers this unit. Good luck.
What? No. This is not possible.